improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
And the 1-0. Ground ball right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. One up, one down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. Down to the 8th spot, a guy that's trying to get back on track at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez.
Yeah, and for some reason, he's really struggled this year with runners in scoring position, Boog. I mean, he's hitting under 200 in those at-bats, and your team needs you to come through if they're going to be able to raise that average in terms of runs per game. And when that's the case, it really gets in your head a little bit, and you start wanting to avoid pressure situations. If you're doing that, your career is going to go downhill. He's got to find a way to treat it like any other at-bat, but that's obviously easier said than done.
1 out, bases empty. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
The 1-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
He takes ball 1. And there's a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1. And another ball. Baez leads off first with 1 away. Baez runs. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And now J.D. Martinez.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
There's a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. 1 left for Detroit, and now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. This is Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Back at Target Field, and today's starting pitcher, Rich Hill. Not the best results a year ago, looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. He'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
Edouard Julien stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Strike 1.
1-1.
And there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Manuel Margot. And he takes a strike. That misses, and the count is 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And a swing and a miss. One gone here.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now Correa up to hit. He was 2 for 4 in Wednesday's game. And there's the strike. Man at first, one away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. No throw, safe at second. The pitch. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Around third. He scores, and they have the lead. 1-0. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position. You come through with the base knock, you add a run.
So one gone with a runner at third. Here's Royce Lewis. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Good eye in that spot. Correa stands at third with one gone in the inning. Back up the, oh, that got him. And they get the out after the ricochet. But a run does come in to score. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue.
Now batting Max Kepler.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Up the middle, Baez. That ends the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the second from Minneapolis. It's the Twins 2 and the Tigers nothing. Back in Minnesota. Now at the plate, Brandon Bell. Bell, a former All-Star, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And a pitch.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next offering is in for a strike. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
And that one is inside. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle. Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Adam Duvall at the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Jeffers drifts towards it, and that's a foul ball. at the belt and finals. And now it's even up. And that's outside. And the righty deals. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2-2 down. That one missed.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Now it's Matt Chapman, homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Buxton moves under it. Makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
The left Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. This one in the air. Julian should have this one. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Tigers leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Byron Buxton.
The center field. Byron.
The pitch.
Buxton.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. That clips the corner. Ball to strike. Just missed. Lifted in the air, right field. Martinez has a beat on it. And there's 1 down.
Batting 7. The first baseman, Kyle
Farmer up to the plate now. And the first pitch misses in the dirt.
Count 1-0.
Here's a rocket out to left. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
the catcher,
Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Fans, a new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. And what better way to stay involved all season long than with a full or partial season ticket plan? Whether you're looking for a handful of marquee games or all 81 home games, we've got a plan to suit every fan's needs. Stop by any stadium ticket window and talk to a representative today. fans, make sure to join us here at the ballpark this Friday night as we've got the solution for these cold early season games. The first 10,000 fans through the gates will receive a complimentary Team Fleece blanket. That's courtesy of MLB the Show.
Pitch misses. 1-0. Just missed. Two outs.
Hey. 2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to short. Baez fires across the diamond. Third out, and that ends the frame. Down go the Twins in order, but they're on top 2-0. And we're back with Merrifield up to the plate. The pitch. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
That smash towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away.
Now, the 17th, Billy Hamilton.
So the lineup flips over. This is Billy Hamilton. He's 0 for 1. He swings and fouls one off. The wind of the pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Jeffers drifts towards it, snags it for the second out. The batter now, Javier Baez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Got him looking. And the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Tigers fail to make any noise. They're still down. It's 2-0. Set for the bottom of the third. And now it's going to be Matt Wallner. Hill back to work. That misses the zone. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
And that's in for a strike. Here's a 1-1. Foul ball. That one misses, and that's ball two. Out towards right center field. Chapman calls it in, and there's one away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. One down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. He's in there.
A nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know? Yeah, no question.
Manuel Margot up to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. Hill picks over, and he's back in there. Another move to first. And this time he gets him.
I think the base runner was trying to catch him off guard, perhaps looking to steal right away, and wasn't ready to get back to first. Nice pickoff move by the pitcher.
There's a strike. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Ball one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
2 outs, base is empty. And here it comes. Good job to fight that one off. Two down, nobody on. And now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one not close. And that's ball 3.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And it's ball four. He missed down low. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So all down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Correa takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Margot runs. Pitch misses in. Throw to second, out there, and that ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt, got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Joey Votto. The wind of the pitch. And that one fouled off. And he chases a high fastball there.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
And that one is inside ball one. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Martinez, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swings through that.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. First pitch doesn't find the zone. It's 1-1.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him. You're not looking up in that location. Very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Left-hand batter waits. Got him swinging.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter. It just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Duvall batting for the second time, and that's strike one. And that skips in the dirt. The Twins leading by 2, top half of inning number 4. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. 1 left for Detroit, and they're down 2-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now Carlos Correa. And the pitch. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. That to right. And he can't make the play.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit. Grounded out his first time. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, these Twins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
In the air out towards right center. Sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's one down.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Max Kepler at the plate. In there for strike one. Correa, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Next offering is downstairs. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And now the lefty on the ground. 2 ball. Fires to second for 1. And that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Twins 2 and the Tigers nothing. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Kepler has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Now the left fielder.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 so far. That one is absolutely belted. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
That was loud contact and a no-doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
Here's the third baseman, Whit Merrifield. He's 0 for 1. Hard hit, but right at him and left.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Billy Hamilton up now for the Tigers. To the right side, Julien fires over to first, and that is that. Tigers leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off, Byron Buxton.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
And that one clips the corner. Bounce to the right. Chapman over to first in time. That takes care of Buxton.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Kyle Farmer getting ready to hit. Farmer, 33 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2013. Right through there for a strike. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Man at second with 1 away. And next for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. Oh, that drilled him. He is safe. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. That's to third. That's a base hit. Run scores. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now it's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. Fouled off. He was late.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And he deals. And ball 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one hit to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Now it's the Twins DH, Manuel Margot.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
First offering and it just misses. 2 runs across in the inning here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Margot swings through that one.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Two outs. Line drive. Fair ball. In comes the runner from third, and the lead is up to 5. Margot into second, and he's got a double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Carlos Correa. And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. So they bring on the veteran, Tyler Matzek. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. That one blasted deep to right. That takes care of Correa. And that is that. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're through 5. It's the Twins 5 and the Tigers nothing. Back in Minnesota, Javi Baez digs in right side. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And it's fouled away.
Well, these Tigers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Kepler hustles it back in. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And the batter now is Joey Votto. And first offering is fouled off. Baez at second with nobody out. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And down on strikes he goes, and that's the first out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And here is J.D. Martinez, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. On the ground, out to short. Correa over to first. And Martinez is out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brandon
Brandon Belt up now for the Tigers. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. There's the swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Twins 5 and the Tigers nothing. Back at Target Field, where we go bottom 6. Down to third baseman, Royce Lewis. And a pitch. That one clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Twins really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. With runners in scoring position, they've come through more than 50% of the...
And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. It bangs off the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 6-0, and that's a double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of the stick.
So, man aboard. Next to hit, Byron Buxton. First pitch, and he just misses. No outs. Runner on second. Gonna count 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just gonna have to battle with 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time. Outside, and that is ball 4. Kyle Farmer, the next Twin up to hit. Righty reliever out of the pen, Jason Foley.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And a foul ball. Kepler, the lead runner at second. Buxton on at first with nobody out. Roll to short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. On to Votto. And they turn it.
Hey, they played the matchup right there. Worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ryan Jeffers. There's a strike. On the ground, right side. Roll over to Votto. They limit the damage here. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Twins 6 and the Tigers nothing. We go to the top of the 7th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Adam Duvall. Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Settles under this one. Corrals it. And there's one down.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Right side. Kepler gets under it. 2 away down.
Up next for the Tigers, the left.
Teoscar Hernandez up now for the Tigers. That one ripped right center field. Buxton going back on this one. Leaps at the wall but can't haul it in. Now around second, going for third. And he's got himself a triple.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way. But well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Merrifield up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. And the pitch. That one finds the zone, and a count 1-1. Hernandez on third with 2 out. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. On the ground to third. Lewis slings it across. That's out number 3. 1 left for Detroit. They still find themselves down 6-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. Foley back to work. That one missed. Right-handed reliever. That one fouled off. The 1-1. Up the middle. Chapman on to first. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
The second baseman, Edward Julian.
So the batting order turns over. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Edouard Julien. First pitch just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Hernandez makes the grab for the second out.
The batter, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Manuel Margot, the next Twin up to hit. There's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Twins retired in short order. They lead it, though, 6-0. We go to the 8th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Billy Hamilton. The wide to kick the pitch. And there's a foul ball.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
And now the count is even. Ober still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Fires to first on the run. Steps on the bag. Got him. Nicely done there. Now it's Javier Baez. And that's outside. And it's 1-0.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And lines out to third.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Joey Votto up now for the Tigers. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Buxton going back and out of here. He crushes that one to center field. His 7th home run of the season, and they cut into the deficit. It's 6-1.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt those two things feed off one another. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Bailey Ober departs, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Justin Topa takes over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty. So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's JD Martinez. First pitch misses. Topa, 33 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. The Twins leading by 5 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering is down low. And that's in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. This ball's chopped on the ground. Throws to first, and Martinez is out. And that is that. So it may be too little, too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's bottom of the 8th. And here comes Carlos Correa.
The shortstop, Correa.
New pitcher now, Andrew Chafin.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Next pitch is outside. That one the other way. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And first offering is fouled off. Correa stands at second with no outs. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Got him. And there's one away. So up next, Max Kepler. Ball one there.
Count 1-0.
So two balls and no strikes. On the ground, right side, Chapman. And there are two outs.
Now batting, center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. And a foul ball. Two outs. That one finds the zone. That is strike two. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Twins wind up stranding one. They lead it though 6-1.
See, every time you see me, I got something new.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Brandon Belt.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Movement in the bullpen. Jorge Alcala getting loose out there. Okert, a left-hander, also throwing. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. Yeah, they get Belt for the out.
Man, this Target Field has such a fun, distinctive look to it, and you can tell the care that went into making this place. The construction even used a lot of Kasota limestone, which comes from a town up near Mankato, Minnesota, which is just about an hour and a half from here.
Duvall at the plate now. That's ball one. Pitch misses there. 2-0. Righty to the plate. Swings through that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss.
2-2 count.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Now only one out remaining.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins take the series opener here at home.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the three-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Baby I got some honey kisses for your lips. Yes, I got some honeysuckle chocolate dip and kisses full of love for you.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base.